Hello guys, welcome back. This is Kai. We are here with Jared Jose that got top 8 on Kai-Duelists Championship Series on Memorabilia last August 27. So he got top 8 using his Traptrix. So he will present his deck profile on this video. So introduce yourself first.
Hi, I'm Jared Jose. I'm a returning Yu-Gi-Oh player. Since Master Duel released, I started playing Yu-Gi-Oh again. And then I remember it was released there as a Traptrix structure deck. And then I went full force on Traptrix building.
Okay, so let's start with your deck profile.
Yes. So, my build is very control based. So, you would see other lists would run Parallel Exceed, but my list does not run any Parallel Exceed. So, let's start with the Traptrix monsters.
Okay.
We have Traptrix Pudica. She's the main searcher of the field spell of Traptrix, which enables you to have a second normal summon.
Okay.
You run 3 because you want to essentially enable combos with Traptrix Garden, since it enables you to extend, much like a pseudo Parallel Exceed. So you want that early. 3 Traptrix Mermelio. Traptrix Mermelio searches you for your trap holes, normal trap holes, which you really want in your starting hand.
Okay.
It also enables 1 card combos in starting hand sometimes. We have Traptrix Mantis. Mantis searches another Traptrix monster. It's a target for extending. It's also not once per turn. So if you have or card on the field, you can normal summon Traptrix Mantis and then search another Mantis and then normal summon into another Mantis.
Okay.
I have 2 Traptrix Arachnocampa. She special summons herself from hand when you control another Traptrix monster. She also has a quick effect. It's also a quick effect to note, since she also protects your back row from destruction. One time, your set spells and traps won't be destroyed. So you can just hold this in your starting hand. Special summon Sarah, end the turn. Set traps, end the turn. When someone tries to destroy your back row, just special summon her from hand.
Okay.
2 Traptrix Dianaya. Dianaya is a tech choice, since some lists run 1. I would run 2 since I want to abuse her effects. When she's normal summoned, you get to special summon another Traptrix monster from the graveyard in defense position. It also activates the special summon effects of each Traptrix monster.
Okay.
When she's special summoned, she gets to set a normal trap card from normal trap hole from your graveyard. So essentially, it recycles the combos, recycles your resources easily. That's it for the Traptrix monsters. The hand traps I'm running is the classic 3 Haru, Ash Blossom, because you need Ash Blossom to at least stop some opponents from searching or special summoning. It's a basic control piece. Strangely enough, I run 2 Maxi, since most of the decks in my current meta, they'd rather not special summon. I don't see much combo decks, and running 2 just opens up the list for more slots.
Okay.
Since you're running Maxi, you would run Nibiru. Drawing into Nibiru while they're comboing is the best opportunity.
Okay.
Best thing to happen. I run 1 Ghost Bell, since it really hurts when someone tries to called by the grave something with your control, since you're not running any of those spells.
Okay.
I run 1 Pot, because Pot is really good. We all know how good Pot is. So for the traps, trap holes, I'm running 3 Holtea. 3 Holtea gives you a good ratio that you get to draw them. This is the main combo piece for extending with Traptrix Era. She turns into a monster when she's activated. You can activate her once she's set. The turn it was set, you can activate her by discarding a normal trap card. Normal trap card, it doesn't have to be a trap hole. And then, while she's in the graveyard, you can banish her to special summon any of your Traptrix monsters from the graveyard.
Okay.
The trap, I run 2 Gravediggers. Gravediggers is a pseudo protection from Nibiru. Since Gravedigger's trap hole negates monster effect from hand, graveyard, or banish, and then it burns them 2k of their life points.
Okay.
It protects you from Nibiru as well with Reflesha on the field. One Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare
Okay.
negates special summoned monster the turn it was summoned, and then destroys it as well.
Okay.
Good with Reflesha. Time Space Trap Hole. Time Space Trap Hole is a tech of sorts, since it works with it works against Mirror Jade, since it's when your opponent special summons a monster, you can activate this card and then it sends them back to the deck. If it's special summoned from when a monster is summoned from the main deck or extra deck, it is sent back to the deck, and then you lose 1,000 life points for each monster returned.
Okay.
But that's very neglectable. We have Floodgate Trap Hole. Other lists run 2 since of the Kashtira matchups. But now since you don't see much Kashtira, just running 1 is okay, since it's just a general trap hole search. When a monster is summoned, you get to turn it face down, and with that face down monster, you're gonna change its position.
Okay.
I'm running Vanishing Trap Hole. So when an opponent summons a monster with 1/5 or less attack, banish them face down. The good part about banishing them face down is they don't get to use they don't get to special summon them from the effect of Traptrix Boudica. Because Traptrix Boudica will force them to special summon a monster from the banish on the standby phase.
Okay.
For the normal traps, I'm running 3 Imperm.
Okay.
3 impermanence. So with this 3 impermanence acts as a hand trap. So the list I'm running has 11 hand traps. I'm correct. 3 torrential. This is a flavor of choice. It's my choice. This nets you. Traptrix kasi runs 1 for 1 usually when she's trading. But with torrential enabled, it nets you +1 since you're destroying a lot of their monsters rather than just all your monsters.
Okay.
So it's basically a Regeki with Sarah on the field.
Okay.
1 Traptrick. Traptrick is a tech card. It lets you search torrential. This keeps me on my toes. Like I get to have torrential easily accessible, also with impermanence.
Okay.
And I'm running 2 evenly matched for the blind matchup.
Okay.
Since going blind is really bad.
Okay.
That's it for the main deck.
How many cards on the main deck?
The main deck has 41 cards.
41. Okay.
41 cards. If you're gonna go down to 40, you would reduce a hand trap or maybe cut out the evenly matched entirely.
Okay.
The extra deck we're running 3 Sarah. It's our go-to Link summon. She enables so much on the first turn. Since when you activate the normal trap, you get to special summon a Traptrix from from the main deck. So also note that when a normal trap is activated, so when your opponent activates a normal trap, you can also special summon from the deck.
Okay.
So, and then the second effect is when a Traptrix monster's effect is activated, you can set a normal trap from your deck. The targets are usually you're just pulling out all your trap holes. Mainly, I take out Holtea during the opponent's turn, or when I'm extending during my turn.
Okay.
One Rafflesia. She's the main go-to board once you set up the Holtea with Sarah, because she enables you to. She gives you protection. She gives you another source of destruction by sending a material from her, and then sending a trap hole from the deck. So basically, the trap holes in your deck are building your Rafflesia essentially.
Okay.
Two Pingicula. She enables the searches. I run two because one of them is a pot target, prosperity target, and sometimes they remove it easily. Her effect allows you to search another Traptrix monster because enables you more extension. So it's either if you end the board with Rafflesia and Pingicula, you can remove a material and then add Arachnocampa to protect yourself, to protect your back row. So when you have Rafflesia and Pingicula, you have protection from your monsters are protected, and then your back row is also protected because you have Arachnocampa in hand.
Okay.
Alumarius, Traptrix Alumarius. You make her by 2 or more level 4 monsters. So essentially, I use her as a Zeus target. You can remove 2 materials to special summon another Traptrix monster from the graveyard. And then she has another effect which you don't usually use much. It's remove a material when a card is but your opponent controls is destroyed. You can remove one material, and then special summon it to your side. It doesn't show up much. Traptrix Colaria. So what she does is at the end of the turn, you get to special summon another Traptrix from your graveyard in defense position. And her second effect is when a normal trap hole is activated, you can set it again, and it's only once per turn.
Okay.
I use her to recycle the special summon effects of the Traptrix monsters. Usually, if you want to pop a spell at the end of your turn, you can special summon Vermelio. If you want to reset a trap hole from the graveyard, you can special summon Dylea. Or if you still want to get protected, you can special summon Rafflesia again.
Okay.
Last Traptrix is Traptrix Atticus. Your finisher. It's a link 3, so it's easily doable since Traptrix is kind of swarmy right now. Her effect is while you have a normal trap hole in the graveyard, your insect and plant monsters have 1,000 attack points. So essentially giving them more power for you to beat through your opponent. Once per turn, you can target face-up cards your opponent controls equal to the number of insect plant cards you control. And then apply the effect. Banish one normal trap card from your graveyard and then destroy one of the selected targets.
Okay.
For the non-Traptrix, I run one Abyss Dweller.
Okay.
I use Abyss Dweller against Sinful Spoils usually, but in my games they never showed up, so never ran into Sinful Spoils. One Baguska, because Baguska.
Okay.
One Time Thief Red Doer. Time Thief Red Doer is a tech of sorts. You can use material like Holtea and another Traptrix monster, essentially making you a Time Thief control deck.
Okay.
I don't use it much though. I run one Zeus because, as I mentioned earlier, any of your XYZ monsters can turn into a Zeus target. And then the link finishers, we have Nightmare, Unicorn, and Access Code. Basically, link climb into a finisher.
Okay.
For the side deck, I run another Traptrix. Since this is a third copy of either Dimension Barrier. Because turn 2, at round 2, kasi since if you know their combo deck, you just run Traptrix and then 2 of these. So now in your main deck, you have 2 Traptrix and then 2 Disruptors for the extra deck opponents. I run 2 Mind Crush. Mind Crush is against the evenly matched. So if you would side out, you'd be siding out something and then Traptrix with 2 of these to essentially, when you're going first, essentially anti-evenly matched. Because evenly matched just destroys your board. Even if Sarah still activates, it's still bad. Getting evenly is bad. I run 2 Draw for purely matchups, for flow and Reese matchups. Wasn't able to use it much during the tournament.
Okay.
Harpy's Feather Duster. Essentially board wipe for back row. Royal Prison against graveyard decks because they're not able to special summon from the graveyard. Anti-spell fragrance against spell heavy decks. When you want them to not play their spells immediately. 1 skill drain, because skill drain. It's a good floodgate. 2 Imperial Iron Roll. Again, evenly matched wrecks your board, even if Sarah activates. So I would side out some cards to essentially put these in so you extremely be protected against evenly matched.
Okay.
2 summon limit, flow and Reese.
Okay. So thank you for sharing your deck profile. Any shoutouts or messages?
Shout out to Sean for training me and Gio for also giving me the deck. And then shout out to my girlfriend who's with me right now. She's very supportive of me.
So thank you.
Thank you.